Hello Pisces, thank you for tuning in to your general read. For the main part of the read, I'm using the Lima Tarot. There's the box. It's by Renata Lechner. For the supportive cards, the magical spell cards by Lucy Cavendish. Good? Good. Let's... Okay. You're going to have, like... The energy around you seems stable through this whole situation, so... There's good energy around you. Alright, so there's good energy around you. This we like. Which I feel like what we're starting off with, even if it's a difficult situation and you're coming up against adversity, there's someone or at least some element that's going to your favor that is making this attainable for you. I'm really getting, for the most of you, excuse me, jeez, like there's a person, and somebody, this person I feel like could be very quiet when it comes to how they express how they feel or how they value you, but behind the scenes or when it counts, they're definitely looking out for you and trying to help you. So I feel like we're starting with that, and I don't know what's up with this. All of a sudden, every time when I start to read, I get some little weird tick lately. Every time. Are we good? Nope. It's driving me nuts. Alright. The Eight of Pentacles is what we're coming into. To me, this feels like we're finishing something up. I guess I'm using we because I'm a Pisces too, which makes me wonder. Because it's a good read. It's a good read. I'm feeling like it's going to be good, but I'm seeing this next card and I'm just like, where are we going? You're finishing something up. And I feel like... See, I feel like you've come to a spot where you're like, you know what? What's going on in this certain area of my life, whatever it may be, it's just not working anymore. And you're just kind of at that point where you're like, you know what? It's time for me to actually do something about it, which seems subjective to your situation. Some people are going to look to wrap things up. Other people are going to look to just change some circumstances. Others might change the venue. Like you might change, like it's like you need a breath of fresh air. I'm getting that. So there's something here where you're coming to the end of your cycle in the sense of like what it has been isn't working for me. I need to freshen things up one way or another. How intense this is, I feel like, is up to you. I really do feel like it's like, it could end up going towards an ending, but I'm getting, if that's what it goes towards, you're in line with that, in the sense of like, it's not a devastating feel, it's more of a liberating feel, if it goes that way. Are we good? Okay. Now, this card at the top, you are definitely the initiator here. But you start with the Knight of Swords, which is communication. You're talking this out. I feel like this is a very calm, serene talk with someone where, like, I'm not happy with this or I'm not satisfied with that. It's not aggressive. It's just honest. And it's just kind of like, I've been working on this for a while. It's not satisfying me. I don't want to keep going like this. I feel like that's where you're starting. Like, I don't really want to keep going the way it has been. I need some type of change. You were addressing the issues, but I feel like you're using kid gloves here, because I feel like even though it's the Knight of Swords, and that's usually an aggressive card, you're definitely touching it. You're definitely addressing it. But I feel like you're doing that whole more bees with honey than vinegar type feel. Like, if I got people on my side, if I'm being nice to people, if I'm being accommodating to them, I'll get the result a lot easier, and I'll probably get some support with it. So I feel like that's how you're going towards this. Like, I want to be more conducive to people. I want them to understand. And it's just, you're just starting with the conversation, because I feel like either one of two things. I feel like, no, you're looking for other possibilities. And I was going to go like, maybe you're looking for some more support, or somebody has something you need, but it doesn't feel right to me. It feels more like you're trying to dig up some more possibilities. Like, you have your own thoughts, and you're like, some things I can see where they could change, but I need somebody else's opinion, another viewpoint here, like other possibilities. Because you're looking for other possibilities, and you seem to feel like that Pisces intuition, like there's something else here, I just can't put my finger on it feel. So you're talking, and that's another reason you're using that more bees with honey rather than vinegar, because you're like, I need to know what other people are thinking. I need to see what they're seeing. There's other possibilities here, I know it, and I need somebody to like point it out to me or tell me something I don't know so I can uncover this possibility. I'm getting that's a big piece here. Because something here there's something better here, definitely, and you might not see it at first, you just know it needs to change. Okay. Now this carries through the whole time on the other side. You have the Ace of Pentacles with the Joy card. Whatever situation you're dealing with, it's very stable is what I'm feeling. And it looks at you very positively and very favorably, even if you don't think so. Which, because I feel like some of you people are coming up towards, you're dealing with somebody who's a little bit rigid, a little bit not the easiest to talk with, but you do talk with this person if that's the case. So even if it's a little rough, you'll still talk with them. You still get to say how you feel. It seems like they're still kind of, they might be even a little nicer to you than they are to other people. Like, how do I put this? Even if they're a little abrasive, like you seem to just roll with it. You don't take offense to it, and they'll talk with you. They might say things a little sharply, but I feel like you're looking at this like, well, they talk to everybody sharply, like, but what they're saying to me isn't as sharp as other people. Like, I feel like you're in that boat. Like, you know what? This is how they are. There's no reason for me to take it personally because they're not attacking me. They talk a little aggressively, but even then, you're like, but even the words they're using, they're a little less aggressive towards me than they are towards other people, but they're always going to be. So I feel like you're connecting with this person, and you're realizing that they're listening to you, and they're engaging with you, and they're telling you things. And I'm even getting, again, they're highlighting this again. Even if you don't think this person really cares for you that much, the point that they're talking with you and they're giving you options, like that's a clue. Like, this person likes you. They're not going to bother, or I don't feel like they'd do this if I didn't like you. How's that? Because they're giving you good information, and you know it. I feel like even if you feel they don't really like you, you trust the information. Like, that's the clue in they're saying. Good? Okay. Because the next you have the ten of staves, 10 of wands. It's wands in this deck. Staves, wands, same difference. Now, this is hard because the change is happening. The change is happening. And I feel like it's largely to your own efforts. But you are getting somebody kind of coaching you along the way, kind of rooting you on, I feel. It could be the same person, maybe somebody else, but definitely I feel like somebody's coaching you and rooting you on. Like, they're saying, that's good. They're like, oh, don't forget about this. This is happening over there. And like, they're rooting you on. They're cheering for you. And I feel like this is helping you. The Ten of Wands is typically something, it's a struggle, but it's usually a successful end to a struggle. Like, you struggle through it, but you still succeed. That's how I usually connect to this card. Not always, but especially what you got coming after. This is definitely a struggle. You're going to succeed. You're going to overcome. You're going to actually flourish through. So this is going better. From like where it started to where it is at this point, this is better because this is improvement. You already realize you have to change things. It's happening. It's happening. I'm getting there's support around you. It really seems like the energy around you is very conducive with helping you move forward. Because as you're doing this, it's very interesting because you're going through this. You got the cheerleader thing going on there. People are cheering you on. You're moving forward. You got some coaching going on. And I'm hearing that coaching seems very important because as you're going through this, like during this, I'm then getting you connect with the magician and the knowledge. Like I'm getting as you're actually progressing. Like you're in. I hope I'm making this clear. It's like it's not before you're doing it. It's as you're doing it. You could be like half to 2/3 of the way through of like getting to where you want to be, and then the knowledge and then the magician pop in, and I'm getting the knowledge like you're seeing something else here. And I'm getting somebody saying, you know what, you've gone this far, you're doing so good. Why do this when all this you've already done can actually take you over here? And look at all this over here you could have. And don't you think that would be better? And I feel like somebody's bringing that forward to you. You got that coaching, that coaching especially. Like somebody's seeing the effort you're putting in, the fact that you're succeeding, you're doing well. Somebody seems to be bringing it forward. And they're like, you're doing so well, and I'm seeing you're going to get that, but look at this. And look how you just got to change your plan just so slightly. Or maybe not so slightly. I'm getting slightly, but whatever. Just go this way, and look what you get instead. Look how much better this is. Is this what you really want? Because I think that's what would make you happy. Like the coaching, like they're coaching you. They know this. Somebody seems to know. Like, it's like you don't see this. Like, the knowledge comes through, then the magician says, it's up to you. The knowledge comes through with the coaching. Like, look what you could have over here if you just change your trajectory a little farther. I mean, you've made it this far, but you could, if you just put a little bit more effort, and just adjust a little bit, look where you could end up. And I'm getting the magician for you is literally, will you do it or won't you do it? It's up to you. Because some of you, I feel like you're going to be like, you know what, my original plan, I feel like I'm good with that. I mean, that's a good one. I just don't want to keep going that far, so I'm going to go here. Others of you are going to be like, that looks awesome. It's a little bit more energy there, but you know what? I feel like that'll pay off, and I'll like that a lot longer, so I'll go that way. The magician is saying it's truly like how you feel, where you want to go, because where you're going to end up is the Nine of Cups. Whichever way you choose, you're going to be happy because it's going to be better. I really see, like, it seems like it's going to end well either way. I don't see you regretting either way. With either way you go with, I feel like you're going to go with your gut. So if you're pulled towards the new way, you'll go that way. I'm getting like your gut is going to really pull you in the direction that's better for you, because I'm not feeling regret here. I'm feeling like you're going to be very happy with what you chose. And you look at the other option, I feel like you'll look at the other option in retrospect, and you'll feel like you made the better choice for you, whichever way you go. But I'm getting, like, they're saying your intuition is very strongly involved here. You're going to have that feeling, like one of these options, whatever, is going to really just feel good to you. And you're going to be like, that's what I really want, and that's what you're going to go for. Like, your intuition is going to play in here. I hope that makes sense, because, like, it's just going to be one of those moments where, for example, this is going to be a hokey one. Do I want the lollipop or do I want that piece of fudge? They're both good. Like, you're going to be happy whatever one you choose, but which one do you feel more like? Do you like fudge? Go for it. Do you like a lollipop? Go for it. Which I know some people, they're going to be like, that's the hokiest analogy, but that's my point, though. It's like you're going to be happy either way. It's just, that's the difference between the two. That's what I'm feeling. So you're going to make out either way. That seems really nice. I hope this does happen for me too then. Because I'm like, this feels good. Anything else with this? Alright, so I'm going to wrap that up there. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. Thank you.